All right, you guys, appreciate you showing up. You're watching Isyour6covered. Great day today. Had fun down in South Carolina, Clinton House Plantation. Basically, we shot at the 1,000-yard range, and I was lucky enough to shoot a lot of nice equipment, a lot of top-notch, top-dollar equipment. But one of the reasons for the video is it seems to be that, at least by talking, by comments on different videos of long range stuff, it seems that the popularity of long range has definitely increased over the last few years. I don't know if more people are getting interested, or if there's better cartridges out there that are people are falling in love with, and it seems to be a kind of a progress of getting farther distances. Definitely not being a long-range shooter, being able to go out with a long-range shooter and hit targets at 1,000 yards is incredible. I think if I had all that gear and I tried to do that by myself, I would have a lot longer learning curve. So I definitely give X-Ring huge credit for that. Just being able to hang out and learn each time I'm with them is very valuable information. But it seems like there's a lot more people talking about long range. You see a lot more stuff when it comes to bolt action rifles, or even gas guns reaching out to long distances, what normally you wouldn't think of. A lot of people here on this channel like to watch competition kind of shooting, 3-gun stuff. And we've been tinkering around, or I should say, watching and learning and trying to get more proficient at long range. And that's something that takes time. It takes many pulls of the trigger behind a rifle, and just practice. But I think it's an enjoyable sport. I see the reason why people are doing it. I know there seems to be a lot more places, at least out here on the East Coast, where people can go to compete against other people to kind of see where they're at when it comes to gauging themselves as being a long-range shooter, if you want to call it that. There's a lot of different sniper matches and that kind of stuff that would be fun and enjoyable to go to. But I know as a beginner shooter that I'm not there yet. I don't want to go there, and I'm still in the process of learning what all those guys out there already know. So I'm humble enough and don't mind saying that I have a lot of work to work on in order to someday, if I'm interested in that and want to spend the money and get into that type of shooting, that I have a lot of work to work on. So, but what's kind of neat about it is I've been hearing a lot more about it. Small bore competitions, where you're shooting a 22 at little steel silhouette targets. That is very enjoyable. The price, depending on how crazy you want to get with a rifle, and a scope, can get massive if you want to spend that money. But you can get into that competition fairly easy for a limited amount of budget. Some of the neat stuff about being able to go out with someone that has great equipment and is very knowledgeable is you can see what the bullet can do. You can see what a caliber, whatever you're shooting, 224 Valkyrie, Creedmoor, whatever it is, you start learning that, oh, okay, this is a laser beam, or this is going to be a difficult shot. I was lucky enough to hit 1,000 yards with the 5.56 today, but that was a very well made, very well put together rifle as well. That was a bolt, or a gas gun, I should say. There was guys out there on the long range that were shooting great shots, 6.5 Creedmoor with bolt action, and like the AI that's out there, that thing just seems to be a laser beam. It's a very expensive, very top-end rifle, but I can see why people go out and spend the money on it. I mean, it's a laser. You point it at wherever you want to hit, you get your right dope in there, and bam, that thing's right on the money. So if you're looking for long-range stuff and you have the money, I could totally see why they're doing it. For those that are competing, that would be something that would be fun to try out. learn what they're doing. And a lot of that we have practice and we have fun doing. We're not at a real competition, but I kind of get an idea of some of the stuff that's going on, which is cool. But I want to make the video short. It does seem like more people are interested in long range stuff. Tell me what you guys think below. Is that something that you guys are interested in, like to see more videos of? I know a lot of people that watch my channel, you know, they're not going to spend top dollar for a scope, and they're not going to spend top dollar for a rifle, but they want to go out and have fun. They want to go out and reach out and touch something, right? At longer distances. And some of the drawbacks to shooting long distance stuff is you may not have a range that has the ability to go out and shoot past, you know, 500 yards or whatever the case is. So that kind of hurts as well. But tell us what you guys think. I'd love to hear about whether you are looking into the long range kind of stuff. And with that said, let's say the code word is BIC. See ya. You guys take care. I always appreciate you watching. Thanks for subscribing. Or maybe you're a longtime subscriber. We do appreciate it. Good luck on who will get the next point. See you guys.